It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. It's June 24th, and once again, we are waking up with nice warm temperatures. These overnight lows really never cooling off too much, and that's one of the issues. We never cool down too much, so when we start the next day, the sunshine comes out, and it is super easy to get up into the 90s when you start out in the low 70s. Waking up in the low to mid 70s across the Ozarks this morning, and it'll be a pretty similar day to what we experienced yesterday in the Ozarks. We are now in a full-on summer pattern. There's this big dome of hot air across the middle part of the country, and that is allowing for conditions to be unsettled as we head into the afternoon hours. Lots of heat, lots of humidity, creating some pulse-type thunderstorms in the afternoon hours. That's going to be nearly a daily occurrence. Now, rain is going to be the exception rather than the rule. I think most stay dry across the Ozarks today. There's about a 20% chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms by the time we get to the peak heating of the afternoon. It's a very summer-like pattern. Then the sun goes down and we lose the opportunity for rain and storms. Severe weather today, not for us. It will be focused up along a frontal boundary draped across Iowa, also back in portions of New Mexico, expecting some strong to severe storms with heavy flooding that is going to be possible. Here in the Ozarks, I expect a pop-up storm or a handful of storms on the radar this afternoon. Most likely, though, you're just staying hot and humid through the day. We have a daily heat index value that makes it anywhere from the middle 90s to the lower triple digits, and that's what I'm expecting today. Actual high temperatures will likely remain in the low 90s for this Tuesday, 91, my forecasted high temperature, but it'll feel like 100. The dew point temperatures are high. We've got some mugginess in the atmosphere, so it's another day to use caution if you're going to be outdoors. Speaking of, I saw some headlines from the National Weather Service that I thought were important to share. They're calling it 4 questions to ask before working outdoors. And the questions that you need to ask yourself or of others, if you know they're working outdoors, are: do you have enough water? Do you have temporary shade available? Do you know the symptoms of heat illness? And do you know who to call in case of emergency? Just quickly running through these 4 questions before heading out to work outdoors yourself. Even yard work can be strenuous in this type of weather, so please use caution. Make sure you're taking plenty of breaks, find some shade, and drink plenty of water. We will continue to hold on to this isolated daily chance for showers and afternoon thunderstorms. There will be a chance possible every single day this week, but as I said, no one day is looking like the best chance for rain because of the overall pattern that we have in the weather setup. Not much change is expected in this forecast either. I have kind of a holding pattern through the rest of the work week and all the way into the weekend forecast. Heat index values every day today through Friday will be up near 100 degrees, mostly sunny and hot every single day. Isolated pop-up storms in the afternoon that should become less numerous in the evening, and overnight lows falling back into the 70s pretty much every single night. So a whole lot of the same in the forecast here day after day. Around the country, what's making headlines is this extreme heat. It's now stretching over to the East Coast from the Midwest. Lots of folks are feeling the heat with this big ridge of high pressure that has taken over. We also have excessive rainfall and severe weather concerns for portions of the central U.S. I mentioned that for portions of Iowa along the frontal boundary that may see some heavy rain along with a few strong storms. There's also potentially the formation of the Atlantic's first tropical depression or storm that is possible. It is way, way, way out over open water. So I'm keeping an eye on that, but there is an area of low pressure developing out in the Atlantic. I will be sure to track that in the coming days and weeks. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was all about where this heat is coming from. What is the primary source of energy for Earth's summer heat? Do you think it is A, the moon's gravitational pull, B, the sun's radiation, C, Earth's core heat, or D, ocean currents? The primary source of energy for Earth's summer heat is, it's not a trick question, B, the sun's radiation. This energy reaches Earth in the form of electromagnetic radiation. and it heats the planet's surface and atmosphere. The uneven distribution of this solar energy across the globe, due to factors like Earth's tilt and rotation, drives weather patterns and contributes to temperature variations, including our seasons. So, congrats. If B, the sun's radiation, was your guess. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What is the primary source of sunshine that reaches the Earth's surface? Do you think it is A, infrared radiation, B, ultraviolet radiation, C, visible light, or D, gamma rays? The primary source of sunshine that reaches Earth's surface. You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Once again, I hope you find a way to stay cool on this Tuesday. Thanks so much for listening this morning, and thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great one.